Hi everybody! I'm not a perfect English speaker, then excuse my mistakes, please. Then, let me explain you the context. I made a thesis in automatic acoustic recognition of patterns. I will put the reference of my PhD in the description, then you can have a look and check my skills. So, there is a company who sell a glider, so a subsurface vehicle, a subsurface automatic device that got a hydrophone, so a microphone for water, whose aim is to record marine mammals, Cetacean, Mysticean, particularly. Then this glider is a solution sold to people that want to record marine mammals. And so this company sold their system to a big company, and the glider and its recording system got also a data analysis system which use Pamguard software, which personally I don't like, because during my PhD I all the time I preferred to write my own algorithm in Matlab, but I had some colleague all over the world working with air algorithms or Python or Java, etc., which is good when you write your own algorithm. You have the control and you understand everything in details. You have a total control. When you start to use graphic interface software, graphic interface solution like Pamguard, you start to lose details, to lose a big part of the control, and you don't really understand what happens, and you don't necessarily want to. You would like this software to be good enough to give you directly the good final results, but generally it doesn't work like that. It's a soft dream. Then the big company gets the Pamguard results, and they ask one of my best friends to check the performances of the Pamguard detectors, particularly recall and precision, the recall precision couple, or the sensibility couple if you prefer. And then we'd like to compute the F1 score, the F score, which is an harmonic measurement of the recall and the precision, to check again the performances of Pamguard system. But the big company send us the results without a complete data sheet. Notice they could explain us how to import the detection result of Pamguard in Matlab to work through matrices and with a Matlab algorithm. It was a mess to find the solution because the Pamguard documentation is really partial. There is many missing information, and I lost much time to understand how the hell it was done. This is the result, an instance of the result for one day. Result I like that. Then here are all the results for the same day. Then you can see that there is much couples of files. Each file exists in two extensions: pgdf, which is Pamguard data file, pgdx, and it is like that for click detector files, edge detector, right well edges files. You have result for 4 type of detectors, Pamguard detectors, which is enough. It's to load pgdf. They contains all the data we need. Then we are going to discuss about how to load all these files from the same folder. import them in Matlab, concatenate, do analyze later. First of all, you need to straight go to this URL, this link. I will put this link in the description, of course. And you have to download all Matlab scripts files here and here. It's not very complicated, you just have to click on the download here or in the download here, better. And to import all these Matlab scripts in the folder that contain the Pamguard result, Pamguard pgdf files. Among all these Matlab scripts, these two are supposed to help us to load all the pgdf files. So one is to load every all file in the same folder. The other is to load only one file. Then the most interesting is this one, but it doesn't work. That's why I share my solutions in this video, because I lost much time to understand something, to write, to modify, to get something that functions, that do the job. The problem comes from this function. I lost much time to understand there is a problem in this function. Personally, I solved a big part of my problem putting a percentage at the beginning of this line to cancel these three instructions. That doesn't change much thing. It's not a problem to cancel this function. Anyway, I personalize this little code. Here it is. Then I will put this code. You can copy paste. It will be in the description, of course. Let me explain some and give some details. It's very important to put format long at the first, because you will have to keep all the precision of timestamps. It's not very interesting to give every detail, but so then I'm going to give the mains. I slightly change this part of the code. I strongly encourage you to repeat this code for each type of detection. I suggest to use one time to concatenate the result of only click detector clicks pgdf files. Another time for this type of detection. You can see the size of the name files evolve. They are different. It's not good for the provided loading binary folder file. Another time for these ones, another time for this one. As you can see, we were surprised because it's not supposed to have this species of whale in these recordings. We knew she is absent. Then it's not very good for Pamguard automatic detectors. But I guess the B company doesn't have the choice. It's a default detector, including in the solution they bought to the A company. So at last, this modified script, load data point date, because data is a big matrix, but included in a cell. So you have to separately write data point start sample to see what is start sample, data point millis. There is approximately 8. Then start sample, channel map, trigger map, type flags, angle errors, duration, enchant wave, annotation, and it's very not clear in the Pamguard documentation who is who, what is what. You have a part of the explanation in this table. You can see data upon date, start sample. You can find some identical words, but not completely, and it's different when you are going to the click detectors. You can see when you have 1000 in object identifier, it means it's a click who has been detected. And then the different fields have slightly different meanings, but most of all, which is written anywhere in this documentation as this one, it's a main information indispensable to make the analysis, is that you will be interested by data point date, and date is in isoproleptic calendar, and this is a very, very, very important information. You have to know that to import this result correctly in Matlab and to deal with these dates, these timestamps with Matlab. That is the reason why you can see here, sorry for my awful French English, I focus on data point date. I isolate this information, and then I use date time Matlab function to convert this understandable information for a human brain, because it's look like every dates in isoproleptic calendar look like 7,8 numbers after the comma. Oh, sorry, you in English you don't use comma like we do in French. Then it's 7 point, at least 8 number after the point, by 10 exponent 5. So not really understandable, and it's good to check the congruency, the goodness of information. Then you can use this function. You give the date to the isoproleptic format, calendar format. You use convert from and date num, and this way Matlab understands which is the format of these dates. Isoproleptic calendar, sorry to be boring by repeating isoproleptic calendar, but it's the main information of this problem, and it was a mess. I lost much time with this main information that should be written several times in Pamguard documentation. Even in web pages, it wasn't written anywhere. You just have to guess, because we have time to play these little enigmas in research. We love that, to waste time this way. And then you will have something like you will obtain this type of information, which is much more understandable for a human brain. You can check it's congruent. It's okay with the timestamp in the file names. Very important. But then you have to transform that in something you can save in a CSV files. But I guess you will have to save to write this matrix in a CSV file to load then with another MATLAB algorithm or another type of language. Then datevec will change the format from this and this. This cannot be saved in a CSV file because it's a mix between number value and strings of characters. Then this way better you keep the accuracy, the precision of the timestamp, but you can save that in a matrix and in a CSV files. MATLAB encourage to use the function write matrix. Then this way you will obtain a final matrix with dates. You can get 3 times the same dates but to different format. And the final column will be, by instance, the annotation, the tag, the tag that designates this click is a dolphin click. Sorry for my awful accent. I hope you will appreciate these shares, these sharings. I lost much time with these stupid problems. That's not very particularly difficult, but it's difficult to guess the information which is not given. I think it's interesting to keep an eye on Pamguard solutions. Why not? I think it's all the time interesting to have different solution and to facilitate the movement from another to one from another. And you have to get these skills when you work with people different all over the world. Everybody have these preferred software solution. So I hope you will enjoy. If so, let me know with help stamps. You can write all your question in commentaries under the video. I hope it will be useful, because dolphin whistle detection, whale moan detection, cetacean click detection are very passionating field of research.